There's been a huge amount of debate and some mirth over GST rates. I'm sure you've seen some of the memes, salted popcorn versus caramel popcorn. It's all good for a few laughs, but more seriously, the general sense now is that the GST, which was meant to simplify the tax structure, has become one giant muddle. It's actually complicated things instead of simplifying them. How do you look at the debate? And dare I ask you how much you think caramel popcorn should be taxed?
Well, first, I have no view on the last part of the question. Second, I think you want to see this more generally, right? That we do tend to complicate things a lot with, nudges, fixes, constant tinkering, et cetera, et cetera. I think it is a fair amount of time since we brought GST in. I think it's reasonable to actually do a careful study by an expert committee to see what's going right, what's going wrong, and then propose, a pretty well thought out set of changes. I think it has to take the states into confidence. It has to also, I think, work for the center. But this is one of those places where, we shouldn't constantly keep fidgeting and tinkering and moving things. And it keeps everybody confused and becomes a right royal mess because everybody has a little Band-Aid on their little problem. Instead, let's do one careful analysis of what has happened, what the experience has been, and then propose something and then fix that. And don't keep tinkering with that also. The bureaucracy loves complication because it gives it a raison d'etre. It makes its functioning so much more interesting. That's not to say there aren't great bureaucrats there, but I think we should not give in to the tendency which we inherited from the British of just complicating things too much so the bureaucrats can have power.